Hello everyone, my name is Nur Ali binti Hilmi, matric number 147521, and today I'm going to talk about why women should work. Can you believe that women began to enter the workforce only during 1960s? Yes, 1960s. This is because of the several issues, especially because of the gender inequality and also the typical mentality towards them. During the World War II, most of the women who entered the workforce, especially in the United States, were still single and still didn't have family to support. But after a while, women participation in the economy continued to rise, with the gains primarily owing to an increase in work among the married women. But in my opinion, the typical mentality by the community which keep thinking that women should not work, women should just be a full-time housewife, really need to be reconsidered. Even at the moment back then, even until now, some of the people out there still have those mentality, especially the older, because they can barely see the relevance of the women to have their own career, to have their own salary for their own future. So what makes the women should involve in the workforce even though they are already married? So overall, women can be financially independent with their own salaries. Secondly, they can build a stronger social interaction with the community and also with the people around them. And the last one, they can be a great models to their own children. First of all, why women should work? This is because working women can be financially independent with their own salaries. With the kind of living that we are currently have to put up with, especially for those who are living in the main city, who are living in Kuala Lumpur, in Johor Bahru, in Selangor, with the higher living costs, and not to mention with our current situation with all the pandemic and whatnot. This is actually caused our expenses to be increased slowly. This is why I said that it is very important for every individual to be financially independent, especially for those who have a family to support. So this is also applied to us as the women. Doesn't matter if we are still single, married, separated, or even divorced. It is extremely important for us to have our own income. In fact, this is not something that we can take slightly, because being financially independent is a good step for us to as the preparation for any contingency. We can't predict, we as the women, we can't predict our future. Even no one can predict their own future. So what makes us as the women worry is that domestic violence or marriage abuse can happen anytime, and it is very unpredictable. So I think that this is a good step for us as the preparation, to face any circumstances in the future. So because we don't really want to be fully dependent to our partner, to our husband, because we as the women, we do have our own desire, towards the women product, towards the women stuff, especially the makeup products, skincare, handbags, and whatnot. So whenever we want to buy, wherever we want to have that specific product, we don't want to ask from our partner. We want to buy from ourselves, and we don't really want to fully dependent to our partner to fulfill our self-satisfaction. And in fact, when we have our own income, we can indirectly help them to support our family too. Next, why women should work? This is because working women can build a stronger interaction with the community and also people around them. This is because working life offers them a better connection with a lot of people, instead of being a full-time housewife which only can interact with their own kids, with their own family members, the same people every day. This is why I said that being in the workforce gives the women opportunities to meet and deal with various type of people, with the different backgrounds. So this kind of networking can create and can build their confidence, and also to create their own identity because they tend to maintain and develop their sense of self, in order to achieve something bigger in their life. So in fact, when women meet and deal with many kind of people, they can get a lot of different experience, which can broaden their perspective, and also for them to have their better exposure in life every single day. So this is why I really urge women to have their own career, because women should work so that they would have their opportunities to keep learning new things every single day, instead of being a full-time housewife which only can have the same daily routine every day. So the next reason why women should work is that working women can be a great models to the children. This is because working women not only have their responsible at the workplace, but they also have to play their important roles as a mom and also as a wife when they are at home. So having two commitments at the same time is not an easy job, but this will give a big impact not to themselves but also to their children. Well, as the children see their moms work hard and have the career, this will make them realize that every single woman have the right to have their own career and not just spend their after marriage life of becoming the domestic servants. So when the working mom able to show their kids that they can get whatever they want with their own money, this can encourage their children, especially their daughter, to have their ambition and also to build their career for the future, instead of just get married and having kids, to be fully dependent to the husband. So apart from this, when they see their moms work hard even at home, this also can encourage them and make them realize that they have to work hard in order to provide for family, especially with our current situation right now. So working mom can be great models to the children, because this will teach the children that nothing comes easy and they have to work really hard in order to achieve something. So this is why I said that working mom can be a great models, because they not only can show the benefit of having a career, but they also can encourage the children to have a good career in the future. To conclude everything, becoming a working woman not only can bring a good advantage to themselves, but also can create a good impact to the people around them, especially to the family members. Not to mention, working life equips women with a bunch of knowledge and can empower them to be at a better level. And I believe that becoming the working woman can make them realize that they have another life beyond the motherhood and also playing a great wife. So a woman should work for herself and for her own happiness.